Hey everybody, The Real Deal here. I've got a complete set of Buffy the Vampire Slayer Welcome to the Hellmouth figures from Titans, and I wanted to share them with you. These are their 3-inch blind box figures. I think they did overall a really good job with these. They look a lot like the characters from the show, which is very cool. Buffy is one of my favorite shows of all time. I like really almost anything Joss Whedon does. I enjoy, so it's very cool that Titans did a Buffy set. So I wanted to show these to you. This is obviously the box here and the different figures that are included there. So let's take a look, starting with the title character herself. There's Buffy the Vampire Slayer in her classic black and red outfit there. So she's 2 in 20, and that makes sense. Buffy shouldn't be a rare figure in the set. So there you go. And good, pretty decent likeness of Sarah Michelle Gellar. Pretty much looks like Buffy. So I wouldn't say it's a dead ringer for her, but still pretty neat. And Buffy's got a few variants here. So regular Buffy is 2 in 20. Then you've got the 1 in 40 figure, which is the Buffy in her cheerleader outfit, which we know she wasn't a cheerleader for very long in the show, but it's kind of neat that they put that in there as a variant. And I like, you'll see all the variants in this set aren't just simple color swaps, like, oh, she's got a blue shirt, now she's got a red shirt, and they're actually all different sculpts of the figure. Well, not different sculpts, but different costumes, different accessories. So it's really neat that they did that. I like when they do stuff like that. So I think the variants in this set are really cool. So, but we'll get there. I'll show you the rest of those. But there's good old 1 in 40 Buffy. All right. Then they've got Buffy as a Vampire, which I didn't even remember, but apparently it's when they have an episode where they all have their worst nightmare. Somebody told me that in the comments of the last one. Now I remember, but there you go. There's Buffy as a Vampire. I thought it was Darla when I first saw it, but it's not. It says on there, see, Buffy Vampire. So she's 2 in 20. So there you go. So that's all the Buffy variants. There you go. All right. There's Buffy. Okay, and then of course there's one of her best friends, Miss Willow Rosenberg. And it's pretty, again, fairly decent likeness of Allison Hannigan there. And I like the costume they have her in, more in line with, I think, her season 1, season 2. She's got her overalls there. They're very, very cool. And Willow's also got a variant. It's in her Vampire Willow costume there. This is 1 in 40. This is 2 in 20. So the regular Willow 2 in 20. Obviously this one's 1 in 40. So that's, again, very cool that they included the Vampire Willow, which was obviously a very cool episode. It shows up in 2 episodes, I think. So there you go. She's got the red lipstick on there, and so there you go. Good old Willow. All right. Then, of course, the 3rd original member of the Scoobies there, you've got Xander. He's also 2 in 20. Again, looking a lot like Nicholas Brendan there. Got his cool sweater on there. There you go. So there he is. Xander also has a variant. You've got Military Xander from the Halloween episode. And he's got a big machine gun there that, again, is bigger than him. He's got his camo gear on there, dog tags. Again, very cool. I'm glad the variant isn't just like, hey, it's Xander in a red sweater, everybody. Like, it's actually a completely different costume. And it's something from the show that's memorable. So it's cool. So there you go. That's Xander in both his variations there. Okay. So let's put you down, Xander. Then we've got their mentor, Mr. Giles there. And this is a cool figure. This is a really good likeness, I think, of Giles there. Or Anthony Stewart Head, I should say. And he comes with a cross that doesn't really fit in his hands, but that's the accessory he comes with. And again, also a very cool character. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, really. Giles is one of my favorite characters. He's pretty awesome. I like how they kind of goes from kind of bumbling and nerdy to kind of a bit more of a badass as the series goes on. And then Wesley kind of takes on that bumbly, nerdy role for a while there. So, so there you go. There's Mr. Giles. We've got Willow's boyfriend, Oz. Good old Seth Green. And again, that pretty much looks just like Seth Green. So that's pretty neat. He's got his spiky hair there, you can see. And his colorful shirt. Oh, his guitar fell out, but he does come with a guitar there. From his band Dingoes Ate My Baby. So there you go. And Giles is 1 in 20, Oz is 1 in 20. So they're two of the slightly more uncommon figures there. So we've got Oz. Then we've got Faith. This is an okay likeness, I think, of her. But she comes with her knife. She was a really interesting character. I know she's still around in the comics, and she shows up in Angel for a while too. So there you go. Good old Faith. She's 2 in 20. So definitely worth an inclusion in the set. Because she's, I think, one of the more popular characters and one of the more long-lasting characters in the show. So there you go. So there's Faith. Of course, it wouldn't be a show about vampires if we didn't have any actual vampires in the set. So we'll start with the main man himself, Angel. And he comes with his sword there. And that's obviously in his vampire form there. So there you can see. Also as Angelus for a while. He's not listed as Angelus on the packaging, but could be. But there he is. And again, looks pretty cool. And then Angel is one of the ones with a 1 in 40 variant too. So regular, this Angel here, he's 1 in 20. And then you've got regular non-vampire Angel, and he is 1 in 40. So again, cool. He's in a different outfit, got a different face on. Again, a cool variant. It makes sense that you would have vampire Angel and regular Angel. So there you go. There's Angel. So those are some of the biggest characters from the show. Another big character, another popular character is Spike. He only comes in his vampire form here, but it still looks pretty awesome. Maybe we'll get a human Spike as an exclusive somewhere. I don't know, but as of right now, nothing is announced. But he's 1 in 20. No, sorry, he's 2 in 20. So Spike isn't too hard to track down in a case. And he's in his classic leather jacket there and his red shirt. Just looks really awesome. Also a very cool character that stuck around for a long time. In the 2nd season, and he comes back, I think, for good in the 4th season. Then he goes on for Angel in the last season, so very cool character. Wasn't a huge fan of the love story with him and Buffy, but what are you going to do? You can't have everything. So there's his original lady love, Drusilla. Spike and Drew are an awesome part of the show. Very cool in season 2. That's when the show starts really getting good, is when Spike and Drew show up. The first seasons are, right? It's kind of hard to watch some of the episodes. But once Spike and Drew show up, it starts kicking into high gear, and the show gets really, really cool. So there you go. Drusilla's 1 in 20, so she's a little tougher to find than her boyfriend Spike there. And there you go. Vampire Drusilla. So we've only got 2 more, and they're 2 of the big bads from the show. You've got season 1's big bad, the Master. Whoop, let him get him in frame there. He's 1 in 20. Again, really cool looking figure. Looks a lot like the character from the show. Looks pretty scary. Very cool that they included him in this. And then in addition to the Master, we've got another figure that's 1 in 20. One of my favorite characters from the show. You've got the Mayor from season 3 there. He is 1 in 20. And again, it was really cool. Really liked his personality on the show. Seemed very sweet and kind and caring, but turned out to be very, very sinister. Very quirky, cool character. So you've got the Mayor. So there you go. Again, I haven't heard of any exclusives in this set so far. I haven't seen anything from Hot Topic. San Diego Comic-Con is right around the corner, so far they haven't announced anything exclusives for this set, but I'm going to keep my eyes out, and if there is, I'll wind up getting them. So thank you so much for watching. I put up new videos every Sunday, as well as put up new stuff on my eBay channel every Sunday, so be sure to check those out, and like and subscribe and share, donate, all that cool stuff. And thank you again. Keep on collecting.